Hello folks, welcome. This is my man, my cousin, my brother from a different mother, Hassan, and we are in Dubai. We're at the Bulgari Hotel. And if you want one of these apartments, you'll need about 20 million US dollars.
Name is money made.
And with that 20 million US, you might get a boat. No, you're not gonna get a boat, but if you get a boat, park your boat here. Let's go shopping. No, we're not going shopping. We're just in the hotel.
To my crib, man.
We're gonna go hang out with Hassan in his crib.
When I'm called off, I got a sawed off. Squeeze the trigger, your body's all hard off.
Hi guys. Follow me on my YouTube channel, Ziggy's Fitness Adventures. Woo.
Follow me.
Follow me.
So here's the entrance to the palace. I live on the 3rd floor.
The king lives on the 3rd floor.
It's good to be the king.
I like your personal elevator. It's got a mirror. Oh, hoi. Right, we are gonna talk watches, talk Ironman events, triathlon. Hoi. And this,
Welcome to the crib.
Look at the crib. Oh. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, let's go, let's take a look. Bulgari all the way. What comes in a Bulgari room? Fridge. The fridge. The fridge is Bulgari. I love it. Look at this. It's love. I want to move here. Please God. Please Ya Rabbi. Ya Allah. Please let me move here. Yeah. Hashtag bless. Hashtag money in the bank. Hashtag help me.
Hashtag
French doors. Let's have a look.
you.
Hey. Wow.
It's nice.
A great success. Oh, look, your boat.
Which one? No,
Your
that's
boat.
not my boat. This is my sister's.
That's your sister's. That's your sister's boat, the small, like 100-footer. So what do we know about watches? I'm not talking about your Seiko or your normal kind of Rolex. Guy is a connoisseur of watches, which basically means that he knows the ins and outs. So I'll give you an example. Cigars.
Because after dinner, everyone ought to have a cigar.
Everyone likes a cigar, right? But do you really know about the cigar? Do you know where it's from? Do you know what drink it goes with? Watches, you need to know. And my man, Hassan, is gonna teach us. Listen and learn. Hashtag blessed. What is this vlog about besides showing the beautiful lifestyle of Dubai? Today is all about watches, and I'm talking like high-end class watches. My man Hassan is the president of a club called AWG, Arab Watch Club. And what that is, he's brought together a lot of watch collectors. And in this part of the world, there's a lot of people with money and they can afford the high-end. Now, when I say high-end, I'm not just talking about, son, help me out here. I'm not just talking about like just expensive watches. I'm talking about, explain by high-end and your club.
Okay, so what we mean by high-end is not just that it's costly. It's actually something that is more special, meaningful. We appreciate the craftsmanship of it. We look for something that is very unique, so we always do special editions for our club members only. We pick models that not everybody knows about or is interested in exploring, and that's why we try to be pioneers in that area. We customize it and we make it our own, and then boom, we have our special edition.
Dear God, it's beautiful.
Last year I got a call from a friend saying that this guy is going to attempt to do an Ironman. I'm gonna let my boy Hassan explain.
So Ironman, there's the full and there's the half, which they call 70.3. That's the one that I did, and usually you need to swim for 1.9k, then you cycle for 90 kilometers, and then you run half a marathon, all back to back.
Just do it!
That's what you did?
Yep.
How many times?
Bahrain and Dubai. Started in Bahrain, ended in Dubai in 2 weeks ago.
So besides knowing watches, he's actually very fit. He's much fitter than most of us here in Dubai. I'm not gonna do that.
Yesterday, you said tomorrow, so just do it!
What was that experience like?
I started from scratch. I didn't know how to swim properly.
He was a typical lazy Arab. Every day he was waking up and eating hummus for breakfast with his eggs, and then for lunch he'd have like a cafe latte with gold sprinkles.
Yeah, so I basically had to change my entire life. I had to train every day for swimming, cycling, running, every single day for an entire year, until I was able to do the distances. So it was a lot of dedication.
Hashtag crazy, hashtag why'd you do it, hashtag take life easy, travel, watches, I don't know why you did it, silly human. But you did it, and that's respect. That's why I love the guy, because to do something like that is, it takes a lot of heart and effort, and he did it. So besides that, watches. So first of all, Hassan, if that's your real name, how'd you get involved in watches?
It's a long journey. I started liking watches when I was 7 years old.
You know what I was doing when I was 7? I don't know, it was a long time ago, bro, but I wasn't doing anything like watches.
I liked watches. It had just evolved with time, and the more I read, the more I got hooked. And now I'm just addicted.
Syria, thinking about watches.
There are collectors in Syria.
Okay.
We do exist.
You do exist. So 7 years old, you got hooked. Where does it go from there?
I mean, I was buying Casios and G-Shocks when I was young, and then Seiko and all these smaller watches. And then it started growing, of course, with budget. When I started working, I had my own money. I was able to buy whatever I want.
He was working at the first ever Starbucks in Syria.
Welcome to Starbucks.
I think it started becoming more serious 10 years ago when I first moved to Paris and I actually bought my first Breitling watch.
Here's a fun fact. I bought a Breitling and been looking like an idiot for years. I've been thinking that Breitling was an American watch because John Travolta wears it.
Yes.
And I'm telling everyone it's an American watch and people are like, you're stupid. It's not, it's Swiss, see? Stupid John Travolta, damn you, John.
Year after year, I was increasing the collection, buying more watches, reading more about the watch industry, getting to know the nitty-gritty things inside watches, the mechanism, the movement, things that most people don't really care about. Got into it, and now I just love it.
So what's your Instagram?
Arab Watch Guide.
Arab Watch Guide. Definitely go to Arab Watch Guide on Insta and you'll just see, for example, Hassan travels the world and he gets to go to the openings of these, I'm not explaining it properly, but basically he gets to go to the headquarters where these watches, goes there and he sees the science behind it and the craftsmanship and all the beauty that goes into it, like a nice wine. This bloke here, he's gonna show us 2 watches today.
Starting with something very special today, and I picked this on purpose. This is a special edition Girard-Perregaux Laureato done for our club, so it's an Arab Watch Club edition. We made 19 of it. It's a watch that first started being released in 1970s, the first editions, and then it was revived 2 years ago by the brand. So I fell in love with it. My club members were also in love with it, so we decided to do something very special, and we picked the color yellow.
You know who likes yellow as well?
Black and yellow, I put it down from the whip to my diamonds. I'm in black and yellow, black and yellow.
Okay.
So 2 things are very special about this watch. First,
Show us.
the dial.
Hang on.
It's called Clou de Paris and it's yellowish. It's like a Lamborghini yellow color. If you look at the date, it's in Arabic. And then when you turn it to the case back, you can see AWG Club, 1 of 19, and then everybody's name. And here my name is Mudir,
Mordir.
which means big boss.
Big boss, yeah. Well, everyone's a big boss around here, bro. I'm even a big boss today. Explain the Swiss-made stuff because I really don't get it. Like Swiss invented like the watches and quality.
That's a very, very tricky topic.
Ooh,
So
tricky.
Swiss-made for now. If you want to get the stamp Swiss-made on your watches, I think you need to have 60% of the components made in Switzerland, assembled in Switzerland.
Wow.
So
The rest in China. Haha, China.
no China.
No China. All right, no China. All right.
And I think they're trying even to increase that percentage even more.
They should, because what we're paying for these amazing watches,
Yeah.
we should be 100% habibi. 100%.
Some are 100% actually. Some of the brands are 100%.
This brand again, what's the name of this brand?
Girard-Perregaux, and it's like 225 years old.
Jarac, what? What is it? What is it? Jarac?
Girard-Perregaux.
Perregaux. I'm just gonna call him Jack. As an Australian, we're
JP,
gonna bastardize and just call it Jack. No, what a beautiful watch and what a beautiful brand. Okay, moving on to watch number 2. Oh, look! I don't even. What are we actually looking at? Because once again, I'm just learning about watches.
This is a very, very special watch. It's from Vacheron Constantin.
What did you say again? I don't know these big fancy words.
Vacheron Constantin. The watch is called, it's a 1942 Historique triple calendar. Why is it named that way? Because Historique is basically the model name. 1942 was the first time they released that model.
Ooh.
So now it's a revival.
Oh, revival.
It's a triple calendar because it gives you the date, the month, and the date. What's really special about this watch, it was released in November, this 2017, and so far 5 have been delivered in the Middle East, and this is number 5.
Number 5. You've got number 5.
High five. Great.
He's like a kid in a candy shop at the moment, bragging that he's got this watch. I'm going to take it. What are these other things?
What are you looking at?
I'm looking at that.
No, these are my cufflinks.
Cufflinks! I thought there was something else.
The reason why I'm being so dapper today is because I have a cocktail and a dinner and I need to look sharp.
Sharp.
So this is my sharp watch and these are my sharp cufflinks.
Gee, look at him. He's all class, huh? This bloke, he's all class. He will teach me the way of the Jedi.
A Jedi uses the Force.
2 watches today.
The first one was the Girard-Perregaux Laureato.
The watch number 2 was?
The watch number 2 was the Vacheron Constantin Historique 1942 triple calendar.
Alright, okay. So I learned something today. I hope you learned something out there today, young amateur watch collectors. Here's my 2 cents on watches. All my life, I thought nothing much of watches. I just had sport watches, G-Shocks and what have you. And then, you know, one day I spent some money and I got a...
Armani?
Yeah, Armani, yes, yes, I got an Armani. I bought an Armani in Australia for like 500 Australian, which is like 400 US, and I thought that's it, it was awesome. I really enjoyed it. And then I got to Dubai in 2007, and my clients, such as like people like Hassan, started introducing me to the nicer things. And my first watch was a Breitling, which was about 12,000 dirhams, which is about 8,000 US, I think. It was a lot of money, but can I tell you, I still have it to this day. My watch is 8 years old, and every time I put it on, I feel a sense of pride. I know this sounds crazy. And the boys will be back on more watches. Boom. Tell us about you, where people can follow you. And
So you can follow me at Arab Watch Guides on Instagram. If you want to follow the club, it's Arab Watch Club on Instagram as well. So we have 2 accounts. Comment, like, text me, ask me questions. I always love to interact with people.
yeah, bro. And follow me, Ziggy's Adventure Vlogs, and at Instagram, Ziggy's Fitness Factory. Yes, if you want to do Muay Thai or anything, get on an adventure. Love, more watches coming. Boom. Bye.